G'day everybody, this is part 8 of the Team Associated B5M build series. Part 8, we will be assembling the rear hub and CVA drive shafts. Now, before I go ahead, obviously I've gone ahead and done one and off camera, and I'll be doing this one here on camera. One thing is I will not be using the plastic hex wheel hexes. I've had these lying around for a little while. There's some factory team aluminium or aluminum hex wheel hexes. I'll be using these instead. Originally I bought the rear ones because they're for the rear. I originally bought them for my factory team SC10, but I didn't end up buying more wheels for it, so these are kind of just been gathering dust, so to speak. So I won't be using the plastic wheel hexes. I've never really liked plastic ones. I find they tend to wear out, so yeah, I won't be using those. I won't be using those either. Okay, so we'll go ahead, we'll get started. So basically, pretty simple procedure, just put some bearings in. Just give me a quick second, folks. Yeah, this can be a bit of a pain in the butt to put in. Okay, that's alright, that's gone in. One's gone in. Alright, now, little thread lock on ball stud. Don't need a ton of it, it's just enough to, because the metal part here is threaded. Do it up, nip it tight. Alright, now, as I said to you, there's plenty of tuning options in this kit, and these are different caster rear hub inserts. These are all effect handling. As I said, I'm doing this to the kit setup, so we'll just put this one in. This is 0 degrees. Okay, so that just slides in like so, like a glove. Alright, now the next part is to build the drive shaft. It is pretty simple, and the good thing with this is that it doesn't have grub screws for the CVA system, and I'll show you why in a second. So we'll need some black grease, and just get a bit, and just move it around in there. Now we get this one, squirt some in, move it around in there. Put the little gizmo in. Just put some of the black grease around. Alright. So what we'll do is, you got holes on here. We'll put, so the hole is lining up. We'll get it so we'll line up the hole. Get one of the pins and put it in. There you go. Now the reason why, because if you've built a kit before, and most of you will remember, you generally put a little grub screw in there to hold the pin in. Well, Team Associated have done away with that. The bearing here is what holds it in. So quite simply, just slide that in, and if I just bring it up, you can see that is flush with the bearing, so the bearing is actually holding the pin in, which is a pretty nifty idea. So just when you do it, hold it on an angle like that, spin around just so it gets the grease worked around and that. Alright, so now we put next pin through. Come on. Now we put the drive hex on. Now this one, obviously because this is an upgrade, it's a clamp type wheel hex. So clamp it on, and there you have it, folks, like that. Pretty easy. So now we just get the chassis over here. Alright, so now we have two spaces, and we will get our pin. Okay, so now we put one of the spaces in. This can be a bit of a pain in the butt, this part here. So, where did I put that? Oh. Starting to lose my mind. Alright, so line it up with the hole. Okay, so now we need to put a spacer in. Alright. Now we just get our 1.5mm driver, put a little nut, or bolt rather, in there. Okay, so that's it, folks. So as you can see, it is now starting to look like a buggy. Okay, so stay tuned for part 9, where I'll show you how to assemble the turnbuckles and install them. So yeah, so it's getting along. It's not really a lot. We've got shocks, electronics, wheels and tyres. Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. So stay tuned for part 9.